I'm Gary. Welcome to Ghostchasers Chronicles. Tonight you are about to see our first episode of Ghostchasers Chronicles at the Lafayette Durffee House in Fall River, Massachusetts, featuring Keith Johnson of Nair. In this episode, Robin Medeiros did not attend this investigation. She was unfortunately out of town. But our second episode, which is premiering real soon, of Ghostchasers Chronicles, Robin will attend our second investigation at the Lafayette Durffee House. So enjoy this episode and hang on to your seats. And welcome to Ghostchasers Chronicles.
Cut now. Stop. Cut. Recorder. Come on, honey.
I'll vomit. He held my legs last night. Yeah, something with that.
Yeah. Interesting. I like the architecture. Very, very historic house. They did a very accurate foundation also. Yes, they did an accurate foundation. It's bigger than it looks from the front. You know, when you come around the side here, it's actually bigger than it first appears. Oh, that's big. Yeah. And it makes you almost expect faces in the window, right? Oh, yeah.
Well, this should be good then. We should have a good shoot then.
I think we will. Looking forward to coming in here and spending some time.
bigger in it. Back,
To come and open up for us.
a lot bigger the back than it was seeing to the front. The front, it doesn't seem that big. But when you go in the back, it's a lot bigger.
Just waiting on Dave Jennings to arrive.
Yeah, I
He
hope
knows the entire
history.
history of this house. Extremely knowledgeable. He knows everything there is to know about it.
You can talk to him to
Give us a rundown.
He can tell us anything we want to know.
All right. Yeah, let's. First time I ever been at this location, and I've been wanting to come here now for some time. To me, this has got to be the greatest investigation since I've investigated the Lizzie Borden Bed and Breakfast numerous of times. Tonight we got some special guests with us. We have Mr. Keith Johnson of NARE, New England Anomalies Research.
Hello.
Keith, would you like to say something?
I'd just like to say thank you for inviting me on this investigation. This is a beautiful house. I love historic houses. I feel right at home here already. So very, very glad to be here and just love the look and the history of this place.
Thank you. And we got our one of my team members, and case manager of Ghostchasers, CORREA. Jesse,
How are you doing?
would you like to say something?
Yeah, this is a great privilege to work with all these incredible people. I've been with Keith a long time, but never got to work with them in the field, so it's a big thrill. We have a lot of people here. We're going to get everything we can to bring you guys the best show possible. In fact, what we have right here is
David Jennings. I'm the director of the Lafayette Durffee Historical Foundation, and I'd like to welcome you gentlemen and a lady to to view this house and to investigate it.
Would you like to give us a history?
The house was originally located on North Main Street, right across from the Superior Courthouse. It was built in 1750, and it was the home of Thomas Durffee, who was a colonial representative from this area in the Massachusetts legislature. He was a very prominent position at that time. He had several sons and daughters. The most prominent son was Thomas Durffee, who led the Fall River Militia back in 1778 at the Battle of Fall River. The house has moved down here to this present location in 1874. The Durfees sold the house in 1803, I believe, to because they ran out of money. They donated parcels of money and sold parcels of money to help pay for the American Revolution, and the U.S. government did not repay them for their generosity. So they ended up moving back to Tiverton, where they originally came from. Through the years, there were several. This was a single-family home, and in 1874, it was sold to David Anthony, who had the house moved down here. He wanted to build a brick house. And through the years, it was also the Lewins were the last single-family residents of this home. After that, it turned into a apartment house. There were 4 apartments in this building. And in 1973, the Renzis sold the house to Caroline Durfee, who was a direct descendant of Thomas Durfee. And with bicentennial money, they started to make the house look, they gutted the house and tried to make it look like it was in 1750. I came on board in about 12 years ago, and since then we have gone through numerous renovations. We've had, with community preservation money, we have had French drains put in, which stopped the leakage. We just had a $250,000 rehab finished. All the fireplaces in the hearth are now working. We're giving hearth cooking demonstrations. In fact, we're giving one this Sunday, November 4th. So we have more money allotted to us, and we're going to finish the outside of the house. And we have had a brand new roof put on, which is a red cedar roof with wooden shingles. It's pretty odd to have that in this day and age, especially in the cities such as Fall River. But we're surely getting the house back to where it looked like in 1750, or at least 1776 at the time of the American Revolution. So, with that being said,
Thank you, Mr. Jennings.
Thank you very much, David.
We do
Thank you very
appreciate it.
much. Well, this is, concludes our introduction, and now what we'll do is finish setting up our equipment so we can proceed with our investigation.
Be quiet in here.
Yes, we need quiet.
Pick up something.
Okay, let's just keep, as many people as necessary only.
Where are we going now?
Okay, you're gonna stand here, you do the commentary, you like to do the talking. Okay, just film all for me. Alright, I was just in this room, picking up something, and, if you read it so you can see it. Okay, we're reading ones.
Make sure
Ones.
you get a shot of the instrument.
Ones. So we're not getting anything right now. As you see, right now the bed is reading a 1. We have witnesses to see this thing go up to about an 8 or 9 on the bed. We're going to be following it around. Hopefully we'll still catch it. Oh, here we are. Picking up some activity here, as you can see, at this side of the bed. Been moving around. See, it's getting more intense. It's only the 3, but we got a lot more than we got on the other side. Towards the window. This wall. As far as you know, there's not a lot of wiring in this house. We're not sure at this point, but we don't think there's a lot of wiring in this house because there's no electric lights up here. Okay, nice solid 4. 5, something must be going on. We're getting a lot of activity and there's nothing there. And it goes up and down. It's dropping down again now. It's dropping down to a 2. It's not staying at that reading. It's going up and down. Here we have a 10 over here. Okay. Well, we can debunk too, but I want to chronicleize every reading and get it.
It looks like that's where the electricity comes into the house.
But why am I getting some here?
I don't know why you're getting it there, but
Well, I get to a 10 over here. And now see it just dropped down. It was a 4. Now it's dropping down to 2 again. Alright. So, we'll do an EVP in here. Do you want
It's
to...
getting cold in here all
Who
of a
wants to
sudden.
participate? Who wants to do the EVP?
The temperature is starting to drop.
So I want to take...
Yeah, and I'll put it on. I'll turn it on. Let's see if we get anything on bed. Where's the camera guy? I'm good.
Yeah, he's right here.
Okay, this is a REM pod, folks. The latest technology in paranormal equipment. What? Are you kidding me?
Get it set right, Gary, so we get an accurate reading. Set her up right.
Yeah, Cooley Ray Desmond's taught me that, to how to reset it.
Okay,
Turn it
so
off, turn it
we'll
on.
just, we're gonna close.
Alright, let's see if that thing lights up.
Let's get, everyone get stationary, we're gonna close the door, we're gonna, you wanna run the EVP, you want me to?
Box.
Who's got the
We all appreciate it.
didn't want us to leave. Okay.
Did anything?
Alright, this is the happiest.
I'm having a good time now. This is kind of funny.
Right, look at this thing, it's just, are you watching us? Hunt, slide the tape recorder back over to the rampart a little bit.
This is the doll who has no face. When I was sitting over there, it developed a face. It had eyes, a nose, and a mouth, ears, eyes, and
scared. It kind of startled me. You know, it got me pretty upset. And I remember, Jesse, I said it has a face. It has a face.
Yes, I do, Gary.
Yeah.
That was about 10:07
And
if I
I'm
remember
a sensitive. I'm a sensitive. I pick up on things like that.
You also sensed the presence that came through.
Huh?
You also smelled rotting flesh around 9:40 or 9:50.
See?
If I remember from checking
See?
my
For 5 minutes, the smell.
handy dandy clock.
The smell lingered for 5 minutes. I don't smell it now, but I did smell it.
Right there, hon.
I'm a sensitive, so I pick up on all kinds of stuff.
Can I use the ramp on?
You know? What do you need?
I'm going to do it.
I've been like that since I was a kid. So.
Can you put it on so it works properly?
Oh.
Hang on 1 second, guys.
So I've been like that as far as I can remember.
Jesse, what did you experience in here?
Don't put it on yet, Gary.
Oh.
Well, we had a spirit of some kind. When I came in the house originally, I came up the stairs, was looking around, and I got a definite calling to come in here. For no apparent reason, it was just seemed like this is the place to be. So I kind of called it for us right off the bat. I started getting mixed gas readings. I guess the electricity comes in over here, but I was getting mixed readings towards the bed in that window that would go anywhere from 0, spike up to 10, go down, and hang around 5. They weren't consistent. So when we were doing we put the RAM pod on the bed and we were doing the EVP session. Also, it really liked the RAM pod and it answered all the questions exactly when we asked. And at one point, it had the RAM pod going off for such an amount of time.
That's what you get for staring at me.
I have tinnitus, so my ears were starting to really hurt from the RAM pod, so I asked if you could please, leave the RAM pod alone for a minute so that, my ear could recover. The sound stopped. Then I said, well, now you can play with it again, and it picked up as soon as I said that. So we definitely had something. We'll have to check our EVPs to see if we got a voice, or some kind of sound or voice. But very active room. You should shoot him too, because he's never done anything and he experienced it.
Yeah, I think it was an awesome experience, and I says if I come by, when I come by the house, I'll say hi, and I'll come visit the house more often now. Thank you for.
Oh, it's been a privilege. You can. Okay, put it on so I can go sit with Pat while you'll leave her alone in the spooky back of the house with no lights. I want to go see if tell me what's been going on since I left the room.
I heard a noise like a bang, and I started talking, and it went up to 10.
So the
and
gas
stayed on
meter
10.
went up to 10.
Gas meter went up to 10 and stayed on 10, and it just continued to get colder and colder and colder.
Okay.
I can't stop shivering.
Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get you up. I just wanted to catch that. Just want to get you.
I was shivering, my teeth were rattling, and I could not seem to shake the feeling that there was just something right, surrounding me. It was so cold, so cold.
And it suddenly came over you like that?
It suddenly came over me like that, and I couldn't stop. By the time Jesse got back to me, I was shivering so bad.
Yeah, you were bad. Really bad.
I couldn't.
No, I knew something was going on because you don't react that way.
No, never react like
You're
that.
still shivering.
Yes, I am. Yeah. So cold. So cold.
Yeah, it is getting colder right now.
It is real cold in there.
Yes.
You stay here though, honey.
I will. Wow. I haven't felt anything like that before, Keith.
Is there anyone here who wants to speak? Is there anyone here who wants to speak?
Around.
Always feel. let's keep the camera on everybody.
Okay, so we should go to our respective places and figure it out.
Yeah, we'll
So
put the
Todd, you
camera
want to come
down.
on in? If you want to be in here for the session and you want to be quiet and stuff, we could do that, Gary. You can run
You
it.
want to get the spirit box?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go get it.
Okay.
Go get the meter. Let's, because we're.
You can show me your name. Can you tell you what year this is? I know you can speak, you have a voice. Everyone has a voice. Please say something. What is your name? Are you a man or a woman?